Alright y'all, today's the day. We getting this hair done, and not by just anybody, but by Urban Nirvana, which I'm slightly nervous about because I've never got my hair done from them before. I took full advantage of the Urban Nirvana gift card that I got for Christmas. It was for $100, and while I could have got a facial, a massage, I love getting my hair professionally treated, so I was like, well, why not take advantage of this? And last year, 2024, I really made it a priority to keep it with my trims. So the way I do that is by just getting a blowout once a month. I haven't been as persistent in it since then, but I try to take any and every opportunity to do that. So I'm a little nervous because I only saw one person that looks like me that does hair. So I went to her, but hopefully she does a good job. And we just have to see how it goes. I mean, honestly, this is just a way for me to keep up with my trim. So if I don't like it, I can always just do my own hair, but it'll still be worth it, in my opinion. So y'all are gonna go on this journey with me, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Guys, so we're finally here at Urban Nirvana, known for the spa therapy with massages, facials, and hair care. So let's get right into it.
Silky, like silk press silky, but
I booked the workout tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna cancel it. This looks
good. Looks good. Okay.
Very much.
Well, I'm trying to up my game a little bit more.
Very much so.
Okay. Looks good. Okay.
This is so
I can do my job a little bit.
Cause I was like, dang, I don't feel no heat really.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because it's like the titanium, right?
Yeah. Yeah, which I like ceramic a little bit better, but they had a sale on this.
Oh, okay.
It was half off. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm surprised you didn't feel any heat.
It was like a little bit.
A little heat, but nothing crazy. It looks good?
Girl, yes.
Yes?
It looks
okay.
good.
It's good. Yay! Can I do anything else for you before you go? Do you have any other questions for me or anything?
I think that's all.
Yeah. I say if you want to grow your hair out probably every 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to get
Hi guys, so this is the finished product. I really love it. I enjoyed the service. The stylist name was Sierra. She was really nice and sweet, and I could tell that she knew what she was doing. One thing that she said kind of made me sad though was the fact that they didn't have any styling tools that catered to curly hair, and I was like, that kind of sucks to know that like this place really isn't for me. But she still did a great job. She was saying that with the styling tool that she was gonna use, it wasn't really gonna get my hair as straight, but she could do her best, and I really feel like she did her best. Like honestly, I just went in for a trim anyway, so I know this isn't gonna last long, but I'm well pleased with the results. And I also feel like she was very gentle. I also really like the fact that the products that she used at the salon had were products that my previous hairstylist used, so it wasn't anything that I was new to. I feel like my hair was pretty well adjusted to it already. She did the trim, and I really feel like it came out pretty good. She made sure that she evened my hair out while also just making sure that she got all of the ends that need to be trimmed, and I really like that she did that. So overall, my experience is pretty good. I will say that if you are going to book a blowout, if you have curly hair, you're gonna have to do a blowout service, which isn't exactly like the silk press service that we're used to. It's gonna be a blowout, so that means that they're gonna wash your hair and blow it out. Or no, not a blowout. The only thing that I will say is that if you want to book this at Urban Nirvana, you're gonna have to book a haircut and a thermal treatment. So they don't do like a blowout service in one setting, and the one that they do is like a Brazilian blowout, was like, which is like $300. I wasn't about to get that, so I want to keep it simple. So I did the haircut and I had to add on a thermal service. So the flat iron was technically the thermal service. So just a heads up, just to let y'all know. The price came out to about 80 something, and I think they do their prices based on the tiers that they list, the tiers that they put the stylist in. So like the master stylist or like the elite stylist. So I think that's pretty much how it's based on. But I went to the Urban Nirvana in Somerville on Dorchester Road. So if you want to book with Sierra, I highly would suggest her. And so now that that's out the way, I also want to show you guys how I'm going to sleep. When it comes to having layers and having curls that are like this, when you wrap it traditionally with a brush, it's instantly gonna come out. And so the way that I kind of preserve some of those curls is using silk rollers. So I have, or like I used to use my sister's ones and like my stepmom's one, where it's just one silk roller and you would wrap it individually. But I have the individual rollers that I'm just gonna use, and it's about 6. So I'll show you how I do that. This is the brand that I use. These were actually my sister's, and she gave me these, and I feel like they were really good. I don't know how they compare to the other brands, because I feel like this was honestly one of the most popular brands that came out with these, because they have such good high quality silk rollers. So once I get the one main silk roller, I know it's gonna be from this brand. All right. So basically what I am doing is taking a section of my hair and rolling up from the end towards the scalp. And I try to tuck in my ends. So like that's not gonna be tucking, so I'll just take that out. And I try to tie it as tight as I can. And I just do 3 big sections on one side and then the same on the other side. I feel like if you have a blunt cut, this might be a little harder, but I've seen people do flexi rods with blunt cuts, so I can't see why this would be impossible. They are gonna be a little messy. One might even fall out, and that's okay, but it'll definitely have a curl for a little minute, so. Try not to put too much hair in one section, just so we can stay. And I try to go all the way to the end so that I can really secure that tuck. That one a little more, try to bend it some more. Okay, so this is how I look when I'm going to sleep. Again, it's going to be messy, it's not going to be perfect. You can try to get it perfect, but I'm like, I ain't trying to do that. So I just do that, and then I put my bonnet on and call it a night. All right. So that is going to be the end of the video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me for the vlog. Let me know how y'all like these vlogs. I know I have not been consistent on them, and they're probably not going to be monthly vlogs, but they are going to be hair care vlogs. That's what I can promise you. So just stick in with me and expect more from me on this channel, on my platforms. Follow me at Nevaeh Kid, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.